Our thieves are looking for an entity known as the Stranger. Some know him as the Outlaw. As they have boarded the Concordant Express and have been making their way through various cars, causing mischief and shenanigans as they move about. They are approaching the jail car, but before they do, they appear to have walked in on a crime scene as a mind flayer in a beige coat kneels beside a body in the aisle of this passenger car. Three curious onlookers, a Cambion, a Drow, a bronze dwarf with flames for hair, poke their heads out of nearby cabins as the mind flayer says, "No one move a muscle. This whole car just became a crime scene."
Tell you what, I'm kind of a little amateur detective. Is there any way I can help you out with your little crime scene here?
You see him as you say that he appears to prepare to light a pipe and stick it near his tentacles. It's as he says, "It looks like the game is afoot then."
Start with a low-level detect thoughts on everybody.
On everybody?
Yeah, I can use it to detect, their surface thoughts without being invasive.
Are you trying to start with the mind flayer?
No. All the people in the various rooms.
Okay.
What I learned, what is most on its mind at that moment. I want to know if anybody's panicking because the mind flayer is starting his investigation.
From the Cambion, you get a sense of interesting. From the Drow, you get. I certainly hope this doesn't impede my ability to find the time dragon I've been searching for. And from the dwarf individual, do you speak Ingen?
I do not. I speak Infernal.
You get some sort of strange wording and some unknown language.
Dang it. He thinks in a foreign language.
So do I.
So
Hey,
what
what'd you take
doing?
for your language?
We were in, I thought, Avernus at the time, so I picked Infernal.
So what are you guys doing? As there are 3 suspects.
Wait.
I'll go investigate the body.
Okay, give me an Arcana or Medicine check.
Arcana?
Yep, or Medicine.
A 26 Arcana.
The Azmar, which is the murder victim, was killed by 3 bolts of magical force, very similar to a magic missile.
Okay. Of the 3 suspects, does any of them appear to be particularly magic user-y?
The Drow appears to be wearing robes, and does have a staff of sorts, I believe.
Okay.
And anyone can also make me an investigation check on the
I would
body.
like to make an investigation check.
Yep.
I would
24.
like to use my ghostly gaze and scan the car for a wand of magic missile or something.
I will give you help on that if you'll let me still, Nick, because I am proficient in investigation.
I'll bring another roll.
I forgot
See if I
to,
can-
I forgot to reveal the card, so here it is.
Yeah, 24 is still high.
Okay.
Buddy.
Okay. You could kind of tell just by the way the body fell and where it is that and where the wounds of the body are, you can tell that it did not come from the strange dwarf's cabin. Murder did not appear to or originate from there.
Okay. So it might have come from the Cambion or the
Drow. Mage.
Drow.
The Drow Mage, yep.
And I'll message over my revealings of the Arcana check.
Yeah, that it was killed by magic missile. Yeah.
Okay.
And that the drow seems particularly magic inclined, possibly.
Yeah. There also are 3 Modrons in each, or 1 Modron in each one of these cabins that are also there. So what are you guys doing?
Nobody got speak with dead.
What?
Anybody got speak
Nobody's
with dead?
got speak with dead.
That would be
No.
nice.
I'm gonna go talk to the drow.
Okay. Yeah, what do you say?
What'd you hear outside your cabin when the incident happened?
Hold on.
He can't answer automatically. He's suspect.
Well, until a few moments ago, me and Quintus, that gentleman, the one that's dead, we're cabin mates. What was your question again? Exactly?
What did you hear outside your cabin when the incident happened?
I mean, I heard almost like a gasp for air, I think. I didn't really hear too much, but it's like I heard a gasp for air and then a body drop, it sounded like.
Let me do an insight on that.
Okay, give me an insight check.
Say 15.
It appears to be truthful, however, you could tell that the drow is nervous.
Okay. Can I do a cursory glance at his staff that he has with Arcana?
Yeah, give me an Arcana check.
That was cocked. A 23.
It appears to be just a normal staff.
Okay. You said you were cabin mates with the victim?
Yes, I was.
How long have you all been traveling on this train together?
Not too terribly long. Maybe a few hours or so.
Was he acting a little suspicious before the incident?
I mean, he was trying to sell me some maps, supposedly some maps to Great Treasure, and one even to a time dragon. He said, which I've been looking for a while. And I was hoping that maybe we could make out a deal, and he could, give me that map, and we could find out something. But obviously, he's no longer here anymore.
What if I could get that map back for you?
Get that map back for me?
You saw the map, right?
Uh-huh.
All right. I can pull that thought out of your head so that you can access it at any time.
I mean, no, I think I'm good. I think I'll be fine. I mean, his bag and stuff.
I thought you wanted to find a map with the time dragon. I was just going with your premise.
His bag and stuff is
Okay.
still in here, but he didn't really take the maps with him. They still exist in this room.
Can I investigate the bag?
Yeah, give me an investigation check, as you can investigate the individual cabins if you want to.
Yes.
Are we on the map? I don't.
22.
Yeah, but he also explains that he left the cabin to go use the privy, apparently, I think. Is what he said before he left, and of course now he's dead. So you're sort of searching Quentin's satchel. Contains 2 spare traveler's outfits, a set of cartographer's tools, and a map case containing what looks like ancient treasure maps. Are you checking the drow's bag as well?
Yes.
Okay. Opening up the drow's bag, stuffed in a spider silk handbag is a one of the maps. Map, it appears. A very similar cartography to the ones that the murder victim had.
So it appears you already have the map.
Oh yeah, I think he gave it to me.
And you didn't mention earlier that you bought it from him?
Yeah, I mean, he just gave it to me.
Right now, all suspicion is on you.
You've only interrogated me.
And you're very suspicious.
Yeah.
Um,
How would you know we've only interrogated you unless you were the one that did it?
Touche. No, I'm kidding.
Actually, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go back out of the cabin. You guys can continue to grill him. Just on the off chance, I want to light up my lantern of revealing.
Okay.
And kind of go through the cabin, seeing if there's anything invisible.
Right. And can I follow behind and just investigate as
Yes.
Aries is doing that?
Yes.
That way we could just investigate all the cabins as well.
Yeah. So I'll check like this little nook.
Yeah, so give me an investigation check. There doesn't appear to be any sort of invisible things around here.
22.
Okay. Looking around though, with your 22. As you're kind of looking around, you notice on this Modron over here, there appears to be some sort of secret compartment.
Oh, okay. Can I open that up?
Are you reaching for it? You see him kind of slap your hand.
Oh, the Modron does?
Yeah. Away from it.
Excuse me. You need to open that compartment.
You see him shake his head. No.
I call for the detective.
Yeah, so Ignatius Inkblot is the detective's name. He comes over and says, yes.
There's a compartment on this Modron that I think is important.
Interesting. What do you
Tell
want
him
me
to
to do
open it
about
up.
it?
Tell him to open it up.
I mean, I'm not an official detective, really. I mean, I'm here, and I mean, I'm a detective, but I mean, like, I'm not approved to search. I mean, you know, maybe you could convince him. Maybe there's something you could do to convince him.
Coward.
The devil is in the details.
Yeah, and so help us get into the details.
Well, yeah, you guys got this.
While they're talking, can I use a sleight of hand to try to open it up?
Yeah, give me a second check.
Can I help by just ranting at this detective for how incompetent he is?
Sleight of hand or stealth, Aiden?
Give me a sleight of hand. Yeah, you could. Yeah, as you're talking to him, and he just goes, "Listen,
27.
we need solid proof." Yeah, so you pop it open. Actually, I need a Thieves Tools check. To open it as well. Thieves Tools or a Tinker's Tools check.
26.
Can help you.
26. Okay, so it opens.
Excellent. And I pull out whatever's inside.
As you pull out what's inside, you see a wand of magic missiles.
Aha! I hold it up to the Modron and I say, who gave this to you? By order of all the laws of mechanics, you must answer me.
He looks around and points to the Campion.
Yeah. That's who I was suspicious of, but that's, you know.
Just because they're Cambion. Rude.
I know. I didn't want to be racist, but he's a devil. So I say to the detective, "There's your man right there."
And you see the Cambion go, "Me? How could it be me? What's your proof against me?"
Wand of magic missiles, magic missile dead. You gave it to this guy, to the Modron.
But who really committed the murder? And you see the Modron point to himself.
Oh. But you told the Modron to do it.
Did I?
That's conjecture.
What would be my motive? Why would I want to kill someone I don't even know?
I don't know. You tell me. Oh, wait a minute. I have something. Here, if you have nothing to hide, drink this. And I hand him a truth serum.
All right, he takes it and he drinks it.
Whoa. Didn't expect that. You're under a zone of truth.
There's no saving throw?
You know, it doesn't actually give the DC. Oh, there it is. DC 15. 15 con.
And I'm guessing you don't know if they save or not because it's a potion.
Right.
All right.
All
He
right.
drinks it.
So what's your relationship with the guy who died?
I don't know him.
Did you give this wand to the Modron?
No?
No.
I mean, I think that Modron might be lying to you. He set me up, and I think that drow might have reprogrammed him or something.
I want to do an insight check.
Give me an insight check.
23.
Yeah, he's lying through his teeth.
So the thing didn't work. Okay. Well, poop. So again, I ask you, how did he come to get this? I know you're lying, so why don't you tell me the truth? How did you come to get this wand of magic missiles?
I never had it. I don't know what you're talking about.
Is this your Modron?
He's been in my cabin, yes, but he's not mine specifically. He's still the trains.
Ah.
Hey, Razz.
And the mind flayer inside of your head, Nick says, maybe you should ask someone else around who might know what the relationship between them would have been.
You want me to drill this guy?
No, I think.
Well,
Okay.
Nick and I go to ask what other relationships.
Yeah.
Are you asking the drow or the dwarf?
Let's go talk to the dwarf.
this time.
Do any of you speak Ignan?
No.
No,
Keep
I speak primordial.
He doesn't speak that.
Isn't that a
It's a version,
variant of?
but it's you won't be able to you won't be able to understand what he's saying basically.
I
Oh.
turned to the Modron. Do you understand his language?
Good question. Yeah, the Modron in his cabin nods, and all of a sudden you see this voice box come out from him as you see it starts translating live.
Yay!
So, how do you know the deceased?
I don't know. I've never met him. I was returned to the city of Brass after attending a Smith's convention in Bitopia. I shared my cabin with that one as he points to the mind flayer.
Ah. So,
Did you ever see the victim with the Cambion?
I mean, I saw at one point I did see all three, the drow, the Cambion, and the Aasimar all together at one point. They appear to have been having a conversation, and then the Cambion sort of walked away eventually, a bit disappointedly.
Were you able to make out what sort of conversation they were having?
No idea.
What species is the deceased?
Azamar.
Asimar.
Okay. All right. And where were you when he was killed?
In my cart.
Can anyone confirm that?
Mr. Detective?
Okay, so he saw you when the guy died.
The detective will say, I mean, I was in the hallway when it happened. I was stepping out of the room, but yes, he was in the room last time I saw him.
You were in the hallway when it happened?
Yes. Well, I was stepping out of my room, and then, but yes, he was in the room whenever I stepped out. So I believe it. I believe he's fine.
So let's go. So that answers that question. So let's go back up to the drow.
Okay.
Yeah.
And say, so where were you when this happened?
The murder?
Yes.
I was in my cabin.
All right. Can anyone confirm that?
Well, the person I was in the cabin with died. You know,
Right.
he's
Yeah.
right there on the floor. He was stepped out to go use the restroom.
Right.
Mhm.
So you saw him die.
No. He
You
closed
said
the
he was
door.
in the cabin with you.
Well, he was in the cabin with me. He left, and then he died.
The dwarf says you and the victim and the Cambion were having a conversation. You want to tell us what that was about?
Oh yeah. Well. One of them. The Azamar I was talking to about selling, getting a map to a time dragon, and the Cambion also came along and told me that he sold compasses, magic compasses that point to one's desire. And I just thought, maybe a map would be more helpful than a compass,
Do you
Sure.
not desire to find the time dragon?
Yeah, it's my life goal is to find a time dragon.
Then why wouldn't you get the compass as well?
Well, I was talking with I don't really have too much gold, unfortunately, and the Azamar offered better prices, and a map would be better suited. So I decided to try to make a deal with him instead of.
But you
with
said
the
he just
Cambion.
gave you the map.
Or did you take the map after he died?
Maybe persuasion check.
Okay.
Are you proficient in that?
Yeah.
Good. Because then you do it.
Okay. Do you have any proficiencies in
No,
it? Okay.
I'm not that kind of rogue.
Right. Modified 20.
She says, "Okay, listen. Whenever he stepped out, I just thought he wouldn't notice if one of his maps was missing, so I took it."
And then as he walked out, then all of a sudden you heard
Him fall on the. I heard a gasp for air, and then a plop on the ground, and I walked out, and he was dead.
Okay.
And quickly, Nick, give me investigation. Hold on, let me make sure that's right. I might be wrong on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, give me an investigation check.
All right. 24.
So you walk over and you begin examining his maps just to look over them, and you realize that you have serious doubt on these maps' actual legitimacy and accuracy.
I have cartographer tools.
Mhm.
So I am proficient in cartography, which is maps.
Just judging by the way the terrain is and everything is, these do not line up to what the descriptions of the map are.
Yeah.
These are obvious fakes.
Yeah, and I tell that to the drow. Drow, by the way, what's your name? You probably don't. I don't know if you have a name for them.
I do. Ethlin.
Ethlin, the map you have is fake. This guy's a scam con artist, and I know from a con artist perspective, this guy's a con artist.
You see her go, "Oh. Well, I don't even know why I was trying to give him business then. Maybe I should have talked to the Maybe I should have actually done it with the Cambion. Although making deals with devils is a little.
Yeah. I think it'd probably best to look for some other way to. So this guy seems like a pretty bad guy. Have we investigated his body yet?
Yes, you have. You just haven't. Yeah, you have. You found out that how he died.
Yeah.
And that it couldn't be the dwarf or
it couldn't be the dwarf.
The dwarf.
Okay.
But you're trying to look for motive right now because you know the Cambion probably did it. You're trying to look for a motive. So why would the Cambion want to kill the map maker?
Exactly. So let's go back to the Cambion.
Okay.
So where were you when this all happened?
I was in my cabin.
Can anyone confirm that?
No.
What about the Modron here?
The Modron looks around, and he looks at him and looks at you, almost waiting for an answer or for a question.
So, did you see him in here when this happened?
He shakes his head, yes.
All right. So, were you in this room? And I look at the Modron. Were you in this room when this happened?
He shakes his head, yes.
And so I turn back to the Cambion and I say, you have a conversation. The deceased and the drow. What was that about?
Well, I was trying to sell the drow my compasses that point to your heart's desire.
Right, but he turned you down.
Correct.
That must have been very upsetting.
You could say that, yes.
How upsetting was that? How did that make you feel?
Just a little upsetting.
I mean, like...
I sell them all the time. I wouldn't get too upset over it.
Did you know about this Asimar's maps?
I did.
What did you know about it?
That they're bogus.
How do you know that?
I could just tell.
So, when you found out it was bogus and the drow was going to buy them, why didn't you tell her?
Because he was secretly in league with the Azamar this whole time, and they were fighting over who's going to get all the money.
Yeah.
I love the fact that Razz just poked his head in the door and said that.
Can I dig through the Cambion's bag?
Yeah, you can. He lets you do
I've
so.
seen this episode of Better Call Saul. I know what's going on.
Yeah, so there's a battered suitcase which contains 2 traveler's outfits, 3 old-looking compasses, and a set of tinker's tools.
Could I do an arcana on the compasses?
Yes, you may.
Because with a mirror and a wand of magic missiles, he could have shot down the hallway without ever leaving his cabin.
25.
They are not magical at all.
Yeah. So it seems you were both in the business of scamming.
Perhaps.
Okay, so I say, look over to the detective. I go, detective.
Uh-huh.
Here's your man right here.
So what's the motive? The mind player says, what is the motive behind the murder?
Razz. Read his thoughts and find out what his motive is.
You're gonna read his thoughts?
Nope.
I guess he's thinking to himself, these fools will never find out that I did the murder.
Dig deeper so you can get the motive.
Let's see, hold on. Yeah. See if you can dig deeper.
The motive isn't very complex. You have all the pieces you need.
He was just...
They were getting busted, and so he had to eliminate his partner.
I don't think they got busted. I think that just, competing scammers don't really like other scammers.
Does Aries say that out loud?
Sure.
Yeah.
The mind player kind of gives you a thumbs up and grabs some shackles as he slaps them on the Cambion.
Excellent.
And the mind flayer goes,
those dimensional shackles? Those
No,
look
these are-
nice.
yeah, these are dimensional shackles. You see him say, "You're coming to jail with me. You're gonna stand trial." And the Cambion goes, "I would have gotten away with it too if it weren't for you meddling kids and
Yeah.
that darn fairy
That darn Modron.
and that darn Modron." And the detective will look at you guys and kind of pick up the wad of magic missiles, and he will hand it to you and say, "You guys can keep that."
Oh, nice.
Ooh, nice.
Second one for Razz.
Yeah, here you go, Razz.
Yeah.
You
Right in the old
are-
pocket.
So Connor has Connor. So Aries has one and Raz has one, right?
Uh-huh.
Excellent.
Uh,
Very useful.
and
And can we just follow the detective to the jail car?
he's
Oh,
not
that's
actually he's not actually going to the jail car necessarily. He's staying right here with the prisoner.
Well,
And
we
I-
should. Yeah,
does-
we should
And
put
it's
him in the
gonna
prison
eat his
car.
brain.
That would be a funny twist.
You just see him wipe his lip.
I
Ignatius
go
will
to
Ignatius will say
the-
really quickly before you leave anywhere. He
uh-huh.
says, "This Azamar, I know he's not a great person, but I believe that there's a Deva in the prison car that might be able to help revive him if you're
Oh,
interested in bringing him back."
yes.
You
well,
You
we're-
could speak common this whole time?
The dwarf didn't say that. The detective did. As the dwarf starts being common and says, "Yeah, I could. What are you talking about?" No. he's-
I go to the door of the Drow's cabin
Uh-huh.
and I just give a thumbs up. You're cleared.
Okay.
Yeah. By the way, they were all fake. Good luck in
Both
finding the
trying to
time
scam you.
dragon.
All
You
right.
should up your points in insight next time as I
Yes.
walk to the next cabin.
All right.
And we're taking the body of the diva with us, or the Asmar with us.
Yeah.
Asmar. Okay.
So opening the next cart. Stained glass windows decorate the walls of this car, while its floors are adorned with exquisitely patterned rugs. Several columns support a vaulted mosaic ceiling. Kneeling before an altar is a serene priest in sunny robes.
Ah, hello.
Ignore the dead body draped over Samantha's shoulder.
The priest stands up and says, "Oh, hello. What can I do for you all?"
I think we're just passing through.
Oh.
How is there any way we can help you?
Oh, yes. Well, there is. If you all may please take a seat really quickly.
All right.
Uh-oh.
They're gonna try and get us to do a timeshare, aren't they?
I'm not joining your religion.
Well, you see, this religion, as you all take a seat, says this religion, really needs people like you. People that are, very good at their job, intuitive, experts in what they do, and just overall people that are good at your area of expertise. I would say.
I fall asleep.
Getting culted? Is that
Yes.
what
Oh,
Yeah.
do you have a pamphlet?
Not a pamphlet, but I can share with you a word pamphlet. Over the Church of Vecna, my friends. As I need everyone to roll initiative.
Ah, yeah.
Awaken.
Go on.
I'm interested.
Like I said,
You've
do you have a
You've caught
pamphlet?
my interest now.
Rolling initiative. Just a second. Look it over there. There you are. 13. Oh, I didn't have it selected. Good.
19. All right, right.
Everything's coming up Razz.
As you see the creature revert to its true form, this gray
Slod.
frog-like creature.
No.
This is not a red slide.
Any slot is terrible.
That's true.
Aiden, will you add me in?
Yeah, I'm gonna push you guys.
Raz, what's your dex modifier?
I mean, you can go first if you want. It's plus
Okay.
2.
All right, you guys should be able to put yourselves in there now.
Yeah.
Slot of Vecna. All right. So we're starting off with the Slod. He is going to, let's see here. He has Nick and Aries in front of him.
Yes.
Let me do this. 30 foot. Oh,
Oh gosh.
I'm just going to do it with human. There you go.
Did he move?
Oh, I guess so. Yeah, he did.
He will take an attack from me
Okay.
as it provokes my sentinel as well.
Okay.
So. Advantage. A 22 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay. Oh wait. Oh, sorry. That was the wrong one.
You know, you now have a glaive
Yeah.
that's flame
Yeah.
tongue.
Yeah. It's flame tongue. That's what I was working on.
So it's actually a 21 to hit.
Glaive tongue.
Yeah. 21 to
Glaive
hit.
tongue. Yes.
21 will hit.
Flame glaive.
So it is 13, or sorry, it is 8 slashing
Okay.
and 9 fire.
The fire doesn't appear to do as much.
Okay.
And the speed is 0, isn't it?
Yep, he doesn't get to move, so he's back to where his initial square was.
Great. Let's see here. I need everyone to be deck save.
Everyone deck save?
Yeah.
Okay.
He fails.
I'm gonna fail at 13.
20.
8.
I'm going to fail at 11. I rolled a 2.
All right. Who got a lower than a 14?
Me.
That'd be Samatha.
Everybody.
Yep.
Everybody? Okay, everybody takes 36 points of fire damage.
I take half of that, right?
Yes, because you are a rogue.
Yeah.
And the Slot also takes half because he failed, but he has resistance. And he casts Fireball.
Ah.
Wow.
As Samantha, it is your turn.
Cool. You take that 36 points of fire damage.
Yep.
We go.
Doesn't that make you mad?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Make you so mad.
Mm-hmm. You're switching.
They really sent one gray slat alone to do this job.
Yeah.
Nobody said that the cult of Ekna was intelligent.
No.
I mean, you think they would be. Maybe they're just not big enough. Maybe they don't have enough resources right now.
First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to rage.
Okay.
And then... Yeah, I'm just going to stay right where I'm at. And attack with my flaming flame tongue glaive. Reckless. Oh, wow. An 11 is going to miss.
11 will miss.
So then second attack. $28 to hit.
That'll hit.
I don't think that's
I feel like you're
rolling
doing less
right.
damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's correct. That's we rolled a
22
1
plus
on the
five.
damage and a 1 on the.
Jeez.
Yeah, that's a horrible roll.
So 8 damage total because of rage.
Double checking feature. I don't remember. I think it's 8 slashing and 6 fire.
Anything else?
Because I raged this turn, that is all I can do.
All right, Aries.
I will use my Starlight Step to get right here.
All right.
And I'm going to cast Psychic Lamp. I need an intelligence saving throw.
All right. 4.
Fail.
What happens?
So he takes 19 psychic damage and is incapacitated until the start of my next turn.
Oh, just in general, like he can't break out of it?
No.
Okay, cool. Razz.
Wait, incapacitated is going to give me advantage, isn't it?
Yeah. I believe so. Hold on, let me check. Incapacitated. I can't take action. No, you don't get advantage. They just can't take action or reactions. It's still a straight roll.
Bummer. All right, well, I'll just... Ooh, that's a nat 20 on the first one.
There we go.
Nice.
Lamo. 16 forced Eldritch Blast damage.
All right.
And then 26 for the next one.
That'll hit.
Max damage, 13.
All right.
So that's not bad. 29 Eldritch Blast damage. And I'm going to bring myself up into the top right corner as high up as the train car will allow me.
All right. Nick, your turn.
Okay, it's incapacitated, right? So I can't take reactions?
Correct.
Fabulous. Gonna come over here. And I am going to steady aim.
You moved.
Oh, I can't. That's right. Yes, that's why. I knew there was a reason I couldn't do it. So I'm going to tell Nick Jr. to give me the help action.
Okay.
And then fire.
It's me, Nick Jr.
Fire my longbow. With advantage.
That's
Oh,
not right.
That is not right at all. Why is it not letting me?
I'm so glad I know what the longbow +1 can do.
I was very confused until
that popped up.
Yeah, I don't. 16?
You remember you have elven accuracy.
Yeah. So I'm
You
so
get a
confused as to why I'm not able to. And a 1. 16?
Well, it didn't add any
Wait, no,
of
you're just
your-
adding 1d20 +1.
Yeah,
Your thing's messed up.
it didn't add any of your stats into it.
So yes, you do hit, because that's a way more bonus to hit on that 16.
Yeah. Wow, I don't know what's going on here.
I think there was
probably
an update to Beyond 20.
There's
Yeah.
an update to Beyond 20, so you might want to check that.
Okay.
Beyond 20 needs to update.
Anyway, so I hit. Let's do damage, I guess. Which I gotta get to because it's all messed up now. Oh my gosh.
Oh my.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Okay.
What? Oh, wait. I forgot.
Sorry.
My thing.
Okay. There's the sneak attack damage.
Okay.
There's that. I'm going to re-roll that. So 21 points of piercing damage, and I'll try and figure out why I'm not able to do anything.
Was that plus your bonus?
See, that's why you're supposed to go through roll 20, but apparently might as well have dice out.
What's your bonus? Just
26 total.
Is it 3? 3? Is that your bonus?
5.
+5? Okay.
So 26 points of damage.
All right. The Slad's turn. You can't take actions or reactions. until the end of his turn.
Until the
Aries?
start of my.
Oh,
Next
so the start of your turn. Okay, but he does still regenerate.
Hey, Aiden.
He took fire damage though. Doesn't that keep it from regenerating?
No, he's not a troll.
Dang.
Just
Usually
for
that
the
gets a
sake
lot
of
of things.
accuracy, he gets 2 more damage. I forgot to add in my higher proficiency bonus.
You?
Yeah, from my genie wrath.
Samantha, it is your turn.
I have to do it manually.
Okay. Let's see. So we will take attacks. Maybe. Are you
Wow.
serious?
Wow.
Next attack.
Yep.
That'll hit.
Okay, so that one's gonna be better. That's gonna be 18 slashing.
The
And
Slod dies, and as he does, he says, You will rue the day you crossed Vecna.
Through the day? Who talks like that?
Talks like that.
Cult of
And-
Vecna, apparently.
And as he says that, that's where we're gonna end it.